Hey guys, ChainFire here, and welcome back to another one of my War Robot live streams. Hey Kaden, hey Tim, hey Jesus, hey Angelo, hey Gentle Slinger. I keep saying Gentle Slinger instead of Gentle Slinger. It's the second time I've done that already, so I think it's pretty funny. Last time I made an initial joke to go with it, but hey Gem Joker. Going. Let's play War Robots. Hey. Nice to have Jesus Beaver in the house. Iron Moose, hi. How you doing, buddy? Big T. Ultimate Beer Beast. I saw your comment not long ago, and I did reply to that. Go ahead and change my screens here. So today we're actually trying something new. I wanted to do a Q&A with you guys. And I tried this a couple weeks ago, and basically because I have a hard time multitasking and actually paying attention to chat while I normally do my live streams, right now I decided that we're gonna so actually Lady helped me with this one, and what you guys are seeing in the background right here, this is YouTube. I basically uploaded a video, and I can, I can play and pause the video, and we can talk about what's going on. And in addition, I'll be able to notice and pay attention to chat as well. I hope this goes well because, I hope it's not too choppy, but we'll see about that. Because I'm playing this from YouTube, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Hey, what's up, Droopy Sack? Tony, how you doing, man? Hey, Rex. Hey, Shahir. How's it going? Some awesome people we got here. Mortar Strike. Hello, hello. Hey, Sans. Alright, guys, so we're gonna roll the game here in the background. Alright. This is muted. And then I hope this goes well. So we're just gonna have that rolling in the background, and I can now talk to you guys and communicate. You may have seen some of these games or like parts of these games in different videos of mine. It looks like it is slow. It's buffering. Hold on. Let's try something. Change the resolution a little bit. See what OBS is saying as far as... Okay, so CPU is good. Sorry, guys. We're working on this now. Okay, so it might also just be the game or the recording, but we'll look into that. We'll look into that for sure. Hey, Vista Trade. Drop the tune's volume. Okay, you got it. Give me a sec. That's probably too much. Okay, that should be good. There we go. Hey, Ron. There's also a lot going on right now, especially now with the new way I set things up. It's different than what I used to because I wanted to add the song that's playing in the background. That's something I've been recently doing. And that's also in OBS, so it's one of the, you can actually set that up like a scrolling text, and it was a whole interesting learning curve and learning experience for me because we had one of our viewers, one of our links requested a song that was in a certain minute of one of the games. I can't remember who that was. Let me actually look. I'm so bad. My memory is terrible. This was earlier today. Let's take a look. I replied to this. Let's see. Q&A, so you guys can ask any questions you want. I mean, literally, any questions you want. Elk, be nice. Carnage or Rhino? That's a good question. Carnage Thunder I definitely like more than the Rhino, but the Rhino, I mean, it is a good shielded bot if you don't have gold and you just have workshop points. It's a good shielded bot. It takes a lot of, like, back in the day we had the Rhino days, and the Rhinos were really popular. I have 4 or 5 Rhinos. They were just way OP in the game. They were basically like the Ancelots of today. You know, everyone was using them. And back in those days, I acquired a lot. Hold on one second. So, yeah, so the Rhinos are good. Either DB or Plasma, like Terrans and... Hold on one second. This is looking no bueno. Terrans and Magnums. Yeah, this is the old RDB. Why is this happening? Hold on one second, guys. Sorry. Alright, I hope this smoothens out. Hopefully it will. Spend money on the gold for robots. I've spent, like, so far, not much. Like, I think in the first year that I played, I spent like $25. So no, I didn't pay a lot, I just played a lot. I used to play, like, in the first year, there was a good few months where I used to play from 8 p.m. until 8 p.m. until like 2 a.m. every day. And then I would also play on my days off a ton. This is lagging pretty bad. Everything is lagging pretty bad. I was really hoping this is gonna work if I do it from YouTube. Is there lag also on like the webcam, or is that and my voice, is that lagging also? Is it skipping? Excuses. When is iOS update coming? They said it was gonna come within a week of the Android, so hopefully soon. Try to leave that and see if if it works. Can you buy Max Pilot? Gently, I'm not sure what you mean if you can buy a Max Pilot. I mean, technically you can spend enough money to buy enough gold and get a maxed hangar. It probably actually wouldn't cost you all that much. It'd be like a couple $100. I think you should be able to have a maxed hangar of the meta of today. Galad is gonna take a beating. Look, I mean, the way they did the rockets now, it changes a lot of different things. I mean, I'm gonna probably, one of the first things I'm gonna do is try to run a DB Galahad and see how that works with the new mechanism of the Pinatas. That's something I want to try. And of course also the RDB. I mean, I already like the RDB. So the picture is kind of choppy, but at least there's something playing in the background. You know, kind of like a lot of YouTubers do Q&As. There's nothing running in the background. You know, it's just like their hangar or whatever game they're playing. That's, you know, just the main screen is showing in the background and they're just talking. I kind of rather do it like this, where there's something rolling in the background and you guys can see that. Shoot, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, Droopy, I am connected to Ethernet, but I mean, the stream health is kind of medium. Oh, it's weird. I really thought this was gonna work. It worked pretty smoothly in testing, but then, I mean, it's always gonna be like that. Everything runs smoothly in testing, and then when it actually comes down to making the video. How many Terran shots to destroy a Rhino shield? So a Rhino has what? 104. Let me confirm that. Let's see. I can tell you exactly. Down to the numbers. Okay, so max Rhino shield 241,000. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Hold on. Shield. It says 241. That doesn't sound right. Hold on 1 second. Let's do. No, that's not a good example. Let's see how much the Lancelot, based on that. If it really does have 240 hit points still, that's a lot. Okay, let's see if it's updated. I'm assuming it is, but yeah, it's updated. So 241. So let's see. So Terrans alone. Who was it who asked? Sorry. Angelo. Terrans alone. A Terran does. Each Terran does about 71,000 damage per cycle, which is 14.8 seconds. So pretty much 15 seconds, 71,000. So that's 15 seconds. That times 4, 140. Sorry, no. Yeah, 142, 200. 142, 210. So let's say 212,000 damage. The shield is, so we're talking about, depends how many Terrans we're looking at. If we're looking at 2 Terrans, so let's say like an Ancelot, a Lance with just 2 Terrans going versus a Rhino shield would have to do it for about 37 seconds. Constant fire. If this is Q&A, what other plans of series are you doing other than PYOB Monday? Jesus, that's a good question. You know, it's hard for me to say right now because when I'm working as much as I'm working currently, unfortunately, I don't have as much time as I wish I did for live streams. And kind of a lot of times when I get home and I sit down in front of my computer and I say, okay, how can I best utilize my time and bring out something great? It's circumstantial. I guess it depends on like how much time I have that evening. And also putting together a chill squad. A lot of times, I mean, still till today when I live stream, it comes as like it's somewhat nerve-wracking. You know, I want to make sure everything's going right, and I have a lot of things to monitor at once. And then with chill squads, it's a lot of people involved, so it's easier for me to do things alone. and I'm able to pay more attention to chat, pay more attention to other things. What are the series? I don't know. I'm pretty spontaneous with it. I think I think you guys should just take advantage of that. If you have any questions, if you want anything specific, just let me know ahead of time. Is there a way to Discord the Q&A? Well, not really. VistaTrade, I'd rather not have the Discord channel right now, because when I live stream, some people may be sensitive to certain things that may be said in Discord. I don't have control over what's said or who says whatever they say, depending on, like, oh, he's in a mood, you know, it may be just a joke to one person, but offensive to others. So I kind of want to make sure that people I have with me on live stream and people I have with me on Discord are people that, you know, I'm okay with whatever they may say on the channel. I am actually planning a cool video though. I'm planning on making a video where it's a bunch of screenshots, and I'm making it into a story, hopefully with music. Just old screenshots. I have over 1,000. I had like 1,200 screenshots of War Robots on my phone, and I think it's time to clear up some memory and get rid of some of those really old screenshots. It came to me when earlier yesterday, I was replying to someone on Facebook, and I put a couple of old screenshots. I had screenshots of my days in Chromehounds, and I just had tons. I had tons of screenshots, so I'm gonna put together some kind of video like that. Can you move a pilot from device to another? Gentle Slinger in the same platform, yes. So one iOS to another iOS, absolutely. One Android to another Android, same. You link it to your if you're on iOS, you're going to link it to your, what is it, Game Center, even if that exists even anymore, or Facebook. And then once you get on a different device, when you log into the same account, it'll automatically ask you if you want to update your account. Alec, you get offended too easily, brother. Hey, Meg Debbie, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means. It's Flex. Tim is Flex, the one and only. That's fine, Mr. Blade. So my game is not lagging. I'm not playing the game right now. This is YouTube. I'm playing a YouTube video that I uploaded. It's basically old footage that is playing in the background. So it's basically just another window. I figured I'd do it this way because also, like, if I wanted to you know, show like a play-by-play of something, I can slow it down and kind of you know, show exactly. So for instance, over here, if you notice, I always aim my cursor a little bit to the left of the opposite. If I'm moving to the right, my cursor is going to be either directly on the target or a little bit to the left. So this way, as you're walking into it, let me go back to regular speed. He's basically walking into the plasma a little bit. It just helps you with aim. That's what I find. Let me talk about the gameplay a little bit. This is interesting. So like right now, when you're in this position, what you want to try to do is get to a wall. You want to get to a place where you can corner shoot. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay, this is normal speed. And then once you're at an angle, you just always want to, with a Galahad, you always want to have, or I mean any robot that you're going to try to corner shoot, or any robot that you can corner shoot, just to get to the closest wall and do that. That's always your, as far as your leg movement. Oh, look at that. It's cool. 3 of our players had 700 scores, like scores over 700,000. That was cool. When am I going to do a giveaway? That's a good question. I hope sometime soon. I like doing giveaways. I've given away what? Like almost 20,000, somewhere between 15 and 20,000 gold already on my channel. I've given away a ton. I like doing that. I had some sponsored, and that was also really cool. Special thanks to Theo for that. He sponsored one of our giveaways, and it was really awesome of him. In the old version, were robots, what do the weapons also have health, but doesn't in the new version? I don't know what you mean about the weapons having health. Like a health bar, or what do you mean? What should you earn buy from gold? What do you mean, what should you earn buy from gold? Like, what you should, but be more specific, Angela. Droopy, no, I'm not playing live right now. This is all footage playing in the background. This is basically a video that I upload to YouTube. And it's playing in the background. So this way I can pay attention to chat. I have a horrible time multitasking. Hey, hola. Hey, Noob King. Where am I from? I'm from Texas, in the United States. How much do I earn as far as gold? What do you mean? This is so slow. Let's see what happens if I... Hold on. Oh well, I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay, what should you buy first? Galahad, Forest Slot, or Lancelot? Angela, what do you have in your hangar right now? Mr. Blade, what did you ask? Hold on a second, let me go back and see. Hey, Prince of Dust, I'm 28. Alright, you're gonna have to re-ask your question. By force. Oh, Berthie, I don't earn anything on the channel. My channel is actually non-monetized. I haven't monetized my channel this way. For those of you who don't have YouTube Red, you still don't have to suffer through commercials. Even those 5-second ones that you just skip, I could potentially earn, you know, I don't know, not much. So it's really not worth it for like whatever, $10 a video, or even, I mean, it's not even gonna be that, but anything less than that, I don't think I would actually monetize. So I don't make any money off this channel. It's just a hobby. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy hanging out with you guys and sharing my gameplay and tips. Chan, I have a question. How do I avoid or fight through a ambush of boys numbered 2 to 4 with a Gareth. So Ultimate Beer Beast, with the Gareth, what you actually want to do is you want to be pretty careful with it. You always want to check your ranges and make sure that you're away from anything that can take you out easily. So the first thing you want to target is, the first thing you want to look for is tridents. Obviously trebs, you know, and you know, if you see trebs, make sure that your shield is always facing it. Then look out for tridents, because tridents can take you out with one shot. So look for tridents. As soon as you see a trident, if you do spot one, make sure to always check back at his range and stay out of 600 meter range or behind cover. That's as far as that goes. Then if you don't see any tridents, the next thing you're looking for is RDBs. If you don't see RDBs, you have nothing to worry about as far as 500 meter range, and then you're basically 350 meter range. You're just basically playing within the 350 meter range to 300, just about. You're constantly looking out for those two ranges of weapons and making sure you have good cover wherever you are, because you're gonna need it. And I do most of my Gareth play, I do with an open shield. Because it's faster that way. The leg movement is a lot easier. So as far as Gareth gameplay, most of the time I'm with my shield open unless I'm facing plasma, and then always if I see plasma, I'm always going to make sure to have some kind of cover that I can corner shoot from. Unless I'm aware that my shield is going to be taking a beating, and I'm okay with whatever hit points I'm going to lose during that time, because I'm trying to accomplish something, get from one place to another. When we see some Gareth gameplay, I'll talk about that. Hey Fabricio. Hey Crazy Creepseed. That's a cool name. How did I get all that gold? So I mean, obviously, first of all, I play a lot. I used to. Now I'm crazy busy. But at times when I play a lot, in many of the cases, I'm getting the 5 gold of the beacons. I always get a lot of beacons, I mean, for the most part. These days, I'm not as beacon hungry, but I always used to get the most beacons. In fact, yeah, you'll see in that next video I post. And also, I've been playing a long time, so I don't really need to use my gold. I use my gold for the most part for my upgrades, just to speed them up. But sometimes I hold myself back and I save some up and give that away. Or you know, I had a sponsored giveaway, so that's pretty cool. I've been playing Roll Robots for a little over 2 years now. Hey, Nicholas. Yeah, that's true. That's a good idea. The wiki page is where I get all my information. Fury was Tridents or Plasma Galahad? That's a good question. It depends on what else you have in your hangar. I mean, Fury Trident is good to have. It's not good to camp in, because I mean, look. For the most part, you have five robots in your hangar, and a game could last up to 10 minutes. So basically, that puts an average of 2 minutes per bot, right? Now, obviously, I mean, you want to try your first bot. You always typically you want to have that first bot last the first 3 minutes of the game at least. If you do that, you'll have a much easier time with the rest of your hangar, for the rest of the game. You know, but a Fury Trident, it should serve a purpose just like any other bot. It should, it shouldn't be in the game for more than 4 or 5 minutes. If you use one properly, I mean, you can be really good at team play and teamwork. But on the other hand, if you have, let's say, an RDP already, you're probably better off with a Galahad. On the other hand, if you don't, Fury Trident, it's good mid-range support. Alright, so look at this, guys. Like, someone asked about the Gareth gameplay. So you notice, like, I'm doing a lot of this work with the shield open. Even, let's say, aphids. When aphids are thrown at you, you can just avoid them. I'm walking away from them and not taking a single hit point damage from them with that shield open. You can see, like, I barely lose any hit points from that one RDB in front of me. Now, the second one jumps for me, that hurt, but the first one, yeah, just do it all with your shield open. Rockets, they don't, the shield does not protect you from rockets. Have I read the summer update for the Plants of War Robots? Yeah, I did. I think it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to these changes. I like to welcome change and see what we're gonna learn from it and what we can, you know, any game that doesn't change just eventually gets boring. So I like to see changes. Yeah, I know there are frustrations, and some people voice to me frustrations that they have with different updates. And I mean, you know, you're sitting there and you're upgrading a certain weapon or a certain robot, thinking that that's, you know, that's gonna be your next big hitter, and then they nerf it or they buff something else that counters it. But I mean, again, it's adapting, and I mean, you're gonna end up using some. You know, I wanna go back to using a lot of the robots that I already have maxed, and I'm glad. Let's say when they did the buff for the when they did the buff for the the baby jumpers. I forgot what it's called. Ragaka. That's what it is. When they did the buff for the Ragaka, I was happy. I mean, I ran a bunch with it, and it was a lot of fun. And still, once in a while, I run it because it can be super annoying, and it can be very effective. You can have some fun, and it's really fast now. So I'm happy with that. When am I going to play with Adrian? That's a good question. I don't know. We'll see. Next time it comes up, maybe we'll have a solo night with Adrian. I'll speak to him. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow sometime. We will see. 500 gold, Plasma, and RDB Griff, and Thunder Carnage favorite. Angelo, I would say, wow, okay, that's good. Yeah, Thunder Carnage is cool. I like the Thunder Carnage too. Get a 4 slot, Angelo. When it comes to slots, so the reason I say get a 4 slot, get another slot, if you have good robots right now that do well, I mean, if you have really, really simple robots, maybe you want to get something better, and then get your 4 slot. The 3rd slot, get automatically. Then, of course, your 4th. If you have good robots, get a 4th, because now you have another robot with, let's say mid-range or whatever it is that you choose to do with that, and now you have all the options. So a lot of times when you have a smaller hangar and you're about to deploy a robot, in certain situations you're like, damn, I don't have anything good for this situation right now. So that's why having a bigger hangar with more robots is better. Even if they're a little lower level, at least you're going to start upgrading the weapons on them, then the robots, and you're eventually going to get there. Hey, Dallas. I'm not sure, Enoch. We'll see. We'll see when the next duo night is. Play it, that's funny. Actually, lady's not my wife, but close enough, I guess. She's fine with it. I don't think she's too jealous. I don't know, Flex. We'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to tonight. What do I think will be most used with the update? Nuck, that's a good question. I think we're gonna see a lot of RDBs. We're probably going to see a lot of the people who switched to switch their DB Griffins to hybrid DBs with aphids and orkins. We're going to see them now put on pins, the pinata, sorry. So basically we're going to be seeing more RDBs, full DBs, and yeah, we're probably going to be seeing a lot more splash. But I don't know, it's hard to say. I mean, my guess is as good as yours. If she washes your clothes, she's your wife. That is super sexist, but with that being said, I'm kidding. No, you know what? It's funny, but I've always washed my own clothes, and Lady actually insists sometimes to do that. She does a lot of good for me. Yeah, so Droopy, actually, like, aphids became popular when they got their buff. Where basically, like, they became super accurate and always hit. A lot of people started running them, but then they got nerfed a little bit pretty much immediately after. We all remember that. At least for those of us who do remember. So as far as the aphids go, like, right now, they're not all that great. They kind of, in a way, I feel like they hold you back because a lot of times you're just firing your aphids and you're not even using your orkins and they're fully loaded. So I think the full DB, like, that's what I'm running now. I'm running the full DB. Oh, this is the Beast Thing video. We get to see some of that Gareth gameplay. Just in general, I feel like full DB, you see when you're in 300-meter range and when you can do that jump, and it's a death button. You hit the button, pretty much take out any robot. Oh shoot, sorry. What should I buy from workshop points? Angelo, I would say if you already have a Carnage Thunder, so use it for Terrans. Buy Terrans. It's the best. It's the strongest weapon in the game. No, knock, dude. Aphids were such. I mean, it became like patent aphids became my least favorite robot. I just hate how camping style and mindset you are when you're in a robot like that. Was that an earthquake? No, that was me kicking my desk. My table. Should electric rockets shoot to get max damage? What do you mean, Afro? Can you elaborate on that question? Hey, Mark. What's up, brother? Hey, mother. Play a different song. Lay dormant in my mind, and what's left behind is a genocide. Holy shit, mother. You got some imagination. Yeah, the Griffin is good. but not too many. I mean, just 1 or 2 Griffins. Don't have a full hangar of Griffins. You rely on your teammates a lot when you're in a Griffin. You can't get up in the face of plasma, and you know you're also got to be very careful with splash because you can't really run back and avoid splash. So yeah, I mean Griffins are basically they use their teammates as a crush. Right over here, I'm actually trying to get away from the. I'm trying to get distance from the Rhino, and I got taken out by the RDB. He had a good jump, and he did a good job noticing where I was going and taking me out with that with those Tulumbas. Tulumbas are definitely detrimental to the Gareth. Visit trade. Unfortunately, I can't really put any different music because right now I have Monster Cat whitelisted. My channel is whitelisted, and basically I rent a license from Monster Cat to use their music in my videos. The record company. I can't have whatever music I want because of copyright issues. Hi, Freddy. Five Nights at Freddy. That's fun. I like that. I like your picture too. Mythic. Yeah, when it gets older. I'm glad to hear you like it, Mr. Blade. The links are awesome, I guess. We just created an awesome audience here, and I'm very happy with the subscribers I have right now and people who show up to the live streams. You guys are awesome. It's so much fun to have you at this hour. I know that for some of you this is not like the most convenient hour, and you make an effort to come here and hang out with me. Some of you at like 12, 1, 2 a.m. That's really awesome, you guys, and I appreciate you, and I love having you here. Let's speed this up a little bit. How about that? Yeah, 1.5 is good. I should be talking about the gameplay a little bit. So let's speed this up even more. Make this ×2. I hope it doesn't lag too much. The picture's terrible. I hate that it's lagging so much. Hold on one sec. See how this looks. Tell me if the picture looks really bad. If it does, I will. If it does, I'll put up the quality a bit. No, this is really bad quality. I can't do that. Let's leave it at 750p. All right. Hey, let's see what else we got going on. What is my real job? What do I do? Oh no, that's fine, Prince of Dust. I'm a car salesman. That's my real job and what I do for a living. Shay says, Chain, I think you're so funny. I have learned a lot about the game from you. I became a much better player. Thanks for what you do. Cheers, man. I'm glad to hear that. You know, I'm happy if anyone can take anything from this channel. That definitely makes me happy. I mean, if you learn a thing or two from my gameplay, that definitely makes me happy. Let me actually change the speed back here. It's so laggy this way. Angela, it's a good question. You know, I really want to. I want to. One of these nights, we're just gonna do, or maybe I'll make it a weekly thing. I'll make it a weekly thing, like you know, one night that I just live stream with fans. I think that'll be cool for you guys, and it'll be cool for me. So, yeah. Hey, Savage. What's up, man? Good to see you. Do you want me to be an assassin for hire or mark for fire? I am. I'm a free agent, man. I'm a gun for hire. Every time I sell a vehicle, actually, there's a little ceremony when somebody buys a vehicle in the dealership. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. It involves bells and music, loud music. It's pretty cool. I'm sorry, you know, like, I'm sorry that I can't control myself. I have terrible gamer rage when I play. So yeah, a lot of times bad words come out. So take a look at this. You know, actually, this is interesting. I'm working the angles here and the distances. You know, I'm constantly looking at the ranges and staying basically in a pretty covered place. I have pretty good cover. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of my shots, but I'm really probably being also an annoyance. Somewhere in the back of your mind, when there's a Gareth running around, somewhere in the back of your mind, you're actually consciously thinking about him. Even though, I mean, it's got just the bee stings, but those can really hurt. Just like tridents. I'm trying to like stay in the Ansel shield here and do damage. Taking out that Trident Fury, he's my biggest threat. Notice how probably I'm going to open my shield here as soon as I... Alright. So anytime I don't need it, I try to have my shield open, so I'm faster and have better maneuverability. There it goes, it's open again. You're able to turn and make sudden movements a lot easier and faster when you have your shield open. It's just technique. It comes with playing, it comes with practice. It's just a lot of practice. Practice makes perfect. And you'll be good at this game as long as you just practice enough. There are a lot of good players these days. I play against a lot of good players and with a lot of good players. Here I'm trying to use the hill as a shield because I know that my shield is about to bust. Yeah, there it goes. Damn, I'm making this guy last. 578 health. I know that guy is coming with... I'm trying to stay alive here. That's amazing. Oh gosh, that's funny. When I first started playing, I think the Griffin was the first thing I wanted to buy. I like the Cossack. I really liked the Cossack. It was a good beacon runner, so I wanted, after the Cossack, I got, I wanted to step up as far as my jumping. So I went ahead and bought the a Regaka. I think I bought 2 Regakas, and then Griffins, and then Rhinos. I had other robots in between, and then I worked on the Fury. That was fun. I wonder if there's a way to improve this. It's terrible. It's so laggy. I hate it. Didn't work out perfectly, but it's better than VLC. Vista trade, I don't think it makes a difference. I think once your shield is busted on the Gareth or Galahad, you're automatically just running at your maximum speed. Whether it's open or closed. The first workshop point bought and weapons I bought were Terrans. I bought several Terrans, I think 4 Terrans, and then Rhinos. I actually started with the Carnage later. I really like the Carnage Thunder, but I only started with the Carnage like way later into my hangar. When I was running back in the day, then I was running with Chrome Hounds, and we basically tried to match hangars. They helped me a lot. A lot of the players there helped me with choosing the right bots, and at the time, I mean, it was a pretty new clan, but had several really good players and good pilots who've been already playing a while before I started. A lot of those guys are no longer around, and I do miss those guys. That was a hell of a team we had. Those are some good days. Ultimate Beer Beast, that's a good question. So it happens to be I'm constantly looking at the beacon bar, and I really try to pay a lot of attention to where the beacon bar is at, and looking around and seeing who of my teammates may or may not be able to grab that beacon. If I see I have to make a move for a beacon, I always will. And there are certain times when okay, this is not a situation, I can't take this situation alone. So like right now, they're moving in to take our home beacon. I can't do that alone. So I'm actually going to focus somewhere else. And even though right now, I mean, we're doing pretty well on beacons, but oh, actually look at that. I'm focusing. I guess they have only plasma, so I'm not concerned about it too much. Let's see what I do here. I actually don't remember this game. But yeah, basically it's a matter of I like to think of War Robots as playing chess, not checkers. Thinking a couple of steps in advance, noticing where everyone is across the map, and where you can make the most difference. It's tough with beacons. It's teamwork. You got to be able to rely on your teammates to get beacons too, and to move into positions to get beacons. But a lot of times also I do a lot of distracting work, distracting different targets that are gonna either prevent my teammates from getting a beacon, or they're running for a beacon, or just allowing my teammates to get into better positions and grab beacons. Do a lot of that too. That's how you can help. You can contribute in that sense. Also, I appreciate you guys in chat for being so friendly and pretty much drama-free tonight. From what I'm noticing in chat, this is awesome. This is really, I really like this. This is cool. I can read pretty much everything in chat, and that's awesome. Hey, Blitherin. Mythic, take it easy on Blitherin. Let's see what he's got to say. Oh, Blitherin. Blitherin had a face reveal finally. For those of you who haven't yet seen that video, you're missing out. I'm super excited about him getting to his 5,000 subscribers and finally revealing that sexy face. Why am I so why you so sexy, Blith? The cha-cha. That was a good video too. So notice all of this is done with an open shield. I see a lot of players closing their shield. So you notice also how I'm working that that range right now. I'm constantly looking at the different ranges, calculating my best move. Also based on where they're focusing and the next cover I can take. You gotta look at this. I'm appreciating my own. Look at me. I should look behind you. Yeah, but that's also part of it. You know, just constantly look around, be aware. Battlefield awareness is super important. Know the ranges, know the different weapons. I spend a lot of time, I used to spend a lot of time in research on the wiki page, and I always, you know, looking up how much each weapon does, and they're basically learning and trying to well understand what damage can be done by what weapon. For instance, like trebuchets. I found out to really not be threatened by trebuchets because the amount of damage that a trebuchet does, if I'm not mistaken, it's 17,500 damage per cycle, which is, the cycle of the trebuchet is what, 23 seconds, 21, 23 seconds, which is, it's nothing. Even on a Fury, it's 17,500 damage. So let's say even a Treb Butch, it can potentially do a lot of damage, but only if it's targeting soft robots. But let's say a Fury Treb is doing 17 times 2, we're looking at 35,000 damage per 23 seconds, so about 70,000, 46, say maximum of 100,000 damage per minute. It's really not all that much. It's really not all that much. I mean, the game, a minute in a game is quite a bit of time. Especially don't understand people who run trebuchets on a Carnage. It's just not a lot of firepower. It's 35,000 per cycle every 23 seconds. It's not a lot. It's really not. ChainFire, where's the fans? How would you know you're in the right range? Angelo, as far as ranges go, every weapon has its range. You know, so right now I take a look at the Fury Trident and I see how far he's, you know, he's within range. So I gotta keep angles from him now. I gotta make sure that he's always behind something where he can't see me. Right now, if he fired, it's borderline. So I'm trying to get to cover. And now basically he's within my firing range. He's within 350. And I know that I still have that, you know, that, yeah, it's working angles. See, right now, if he takes a good shot, he can hit me really good. And now I'm going to close my shield, because now there's all plasma in front of me. Before Tridents, I mean, my shield doesn't help at all. I'm sorry, it's so laggy. I'm going to try to find some other way to do this, but again, you know, this is, you know, by trial and error, I can find out. It worked well in testing, but now in reality, it's really choppy. Hey, Juan. Hola, ¿qué pasó, amigo? ¿Qué onda? Thanks, man. As far as the ranges for the different weapons also, if any of you guys, any one of the weapons that you click on, it tells you the range of it. So now he has his shield open, he's over 245 meters. So at this point, I'm basically trying to fire just my magnums at him, and let my Orkans reload until he's forced back against a wall or something. So I get less range on him. It's amazing how easily it is to avoid Orkans right now. with these with the Gareth and the Galahad. This song though. Any tips to improve aim? What sensitivity to run? So you know that's a good question. And the fact of the matter is, the sensitivity I use is a little higher than most people. I know most people are like almost all the way at the bottom, but I feel like that I'm not able to turn around as fast if I need to see what's going on behind me. So I have my sensitivity like at a quarter of the bar. And as far as aim, I mean, always try to lay your, whatever it is you're hitting, lay it into your target. Don't aim directly at the box. The green X should be, you know, to either direction based on whatever direction you're going. If you're going to the left, you're going to aim a little bit to the right, and vice versa. Even with Terrans and Magnums. Magnum's a little less, but Terrans. The best squad communication, I would probably say Discord. Discord is easiest for me. Jesus, you sure got a sense of humor on you, man. so bad.
Dreams, they can come true. Will you accept the apology that is long?
Alright, that's interesting. I just refreshed my page and it's not lagging as much. I guess you guys can do that too. You can just refresh the page if it's lagging. I mean, it's gonna lag anyway, but not as much, hopefully.
It's all I wanna do.
What's my fear, for example, like a spider? I'm assuming that's a spider, what you were trying to say. What do I have a fear of? Well, I mean, that's a good question. I can't think of a fear right now that that comes to mind. I guess I'm more afraid for like family members and friends. If I'm afraid about if I worry about something, it's usually that. I try to live pretty worry-free. I feel like worry is good for nothing, and there's no benefit at all to worry. You can be concerned about something, but when it comes to worry, if there's something you can do about it, then do it and don't worry. If you can't do anything about it, then again, don't worry, because you anyway can't do anything about it. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about worry. When it comes to fear, actual fear, I guess just family. The more you have to lose, the more you fear. And usually, things that you have to lose are things that you have, different values. Or family members and friends. Those are things that you care to lose. Someone who has nothing to lose doesn't care about his life. Yeah. That was... Oh my god. I'm getting into like deep philosophical and yes. There. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can do about this quality. I don't see anything I can do to reduce it. sorry guys. I'm trying to do something about this lag. I'm gonna have to work on it again and figure it out. Mythic, I don't know if it has anything to do with my Windows. I think it has something to do with just like my computer performance in general. And I gotta figure something out to do about it. I will. It's completely frozen now. This is terrible. This is really bad. Skip here a little bit. Alright. Chet is entertaining enough tonight. Hey Roy. Fair enough, Myth. Alright, cool. Mr. Treddy, that's good to know. I'm still gonna try to do something about this. I'm gonna try to figure it out and have some kind of solution for this. Mr. Wabo, I think it should be coming late today. Or what day is it? I think it's been like tomorrow's a week from when it was released on Android. So, if I remember correctly, the developers said that it would be released within a week. Hey Ariel, what's up? This was a slaughterhouse. This game. I don't know how we finished that so fast. Well, I mean, not necessarily so fast. It's an 8-minute game, but look at the beacon bar. That's just. Not sure how we did that. We pulled it off though.
Your disconnection.
Lag is terrible. I think this is the last. I think this might be the last game before the footage cuts off. Honestly, Angela, it's not like right now. This is not about money for me. The channel is really just a hobby. It's for fun. It's to hang out with you guys. Beerbase, what do you mean for a thin? Have I seen a black hole? What do you mean, Mark? Are you really gonna be a senior? That's cool. I'm sure you're excited about that. Work those angles. Let's talk about the gameplay a little bit. I'm stuck on this guy. Yeah, as long as I'm with like over 200 meters from him, I'm really not that concerned. The Orkans can't do much to you from that distance. So I know my teammate's getting that beacon. I'm going on for the next target. Probably gonna switch on to this this Rogaki here in a second. No, I guess I'm less concerned about him. A lot of times I would focus on the easier target to take out, the one with less hit points, and that way I don't have to deal with two of them. Always close your shield. If you don't know what's behind a corner or behind a wall, make sure you got your shield closed. Wow. I had a lot on me. You see how I take a few seconds to see what is behind that guy? And that way it gives me a better idea of what to pull out next based on what I have left on in my hanger. I see if there's a lot of splash on the, on the battlefield, or, if I'm going to need an Ansel shield or not, if I need more speed based on whatever they have, how many beacons they can possibly get with that, and what they can do to my teammates. There's a lot of calculations that go on. And I mean, it's just a matter of practice. If you practice enough and you play a lot, eventually you'll get to that. Because at first you're only noticing, let's say, the beacon bar, or you're only noticing your health. Then you're able to start noticing more things and process more information to make more calculated decisions on what you're going to do next. If you notice, I'm moving back because I know that this guy is behind here. I want to get into a good cover position, or in a firing position, based on whatever he has. So I mean, he can't do all that much damage to my physical shield. I'm getting hit from 2 directions, so that's why my energy shield is going down fast. Normally this is easy. Even 3 pins can't do all that much to a Ansel. And then I mean obviously the thunder can do damage, but if it was just him, it's not all that difficult to get out of that 1v1. That range game. Try to distract him. Got his attention. Love the RDB. Even before the update, I love the RDB. I can't wait for the update. I want to see what this is gonna do. Sorry it's so choppy, guys. And always layer rockets into the target. If he's walking to the right, you're gonna put your crosshair to the right, so that way once he arrives there and the rockets arrive him, so to speak. I'm probably gonna wait until my Talumbas load, then jump, because he's still got somewhat of a barrier there. Take a few seconds also if you need to aim. You see how, like, before I actually fired my weapons, I gave it a few seconds to find the perfect angle and where it was going to do max damage, and then I released my rockets. You want to try to do that if you can. Look at that, because he was actually rushing down the hill. All my ammo missed him. It's very interesting. I jumped back to get away from the Terrans. So obviously, like, eventually also, you'll be able to... That's also why I say we want to keep the game sounds on. Because a lot of times, based on the sound of something, you can determine how far it is from you. Or more like, if you know where the target is, and then you just hear it, you're able to know what they're firing at you. And you can tell also, this Ancelot right now, I don't have anyone working on him with me. And there's no purpose in wasting my ammo on him, because his energy shield reloads faster than my weapons do. So I'm going for targets who don't have an energy shield. It's interesting, I missed most of those shots too. I thought he was going to continue running probably forward. And now we finally have rockets going on this this Lancelot. Always get away from that 350 meter range. And now I fire my weapons at him. I'm starting to take down his energy shield because I know that there are other splash weapons out there right now. So at this point, it doesn't matter. You're gonna work the shield, and then your buddies are gonna take out the rest of the shield and the hit points. Make sure to focus fire along with your teammates. Terran or Hydra? Terrans for sure, Ariel. Hydras are an annoyance and they don't do all that much damage. Alrighty guys, so this is going to be the last game. Whether or not this finishes or not, I know that there's a break in the footage. So whether it is or isn't, this is going to be the last game. So if you have any questions, any last questions, go ahead and shoot them at me now. This is the best time for it. Should you wait till midnight? I don't know, what time is it for you right now, Wow Boy? Use the hill as cover. Anytime you can, use any kind of cover that you have to your advantage. Wow. tridents will just mess up your Gareth. It's crazy. That was a really stupid move I made there. Yeah, well, boy, I don't know. I mean, unless you have something important to do tomorrow, I don't know. No, probably not, because you're not really gonna play the update, and if you do, it won't be for long. So just wait. If it updates tomorrow, you'll play with the update. If you gotta get some sleep, go get some sleep. So you notice how I locked on the target? A lot of times, if I have to make sharp turns and look to a different direction, I want to still be on the same target when I look back, because sometimes it takes a few seconds. I'm trying to stay behind cover, because he can do a lot of damage to me, where I have to get the right angle at him to be doing any damage to him. I know that this guy can really mess me up. I'm gonna try to cross. Huh, look at that. Oh, too many directions. Shit. Bye, Doc. I'm doing really bad this game already. With 2 bots, I pretty much just wasted. I am making terrible decisions. Alright, Cloud, I'm gonna get her onto Facebook as soon as I can. I'm sorry if anybody sent me messages on Facebook. I'm sorry if I haven't replied yet. I will do that soon, hopefully. Probably gonna jump here any second. Oh, look at that. I thought I was about to jump. I guess it's really like when you're in the heat of the game. A lot of times I look at footage after I play and I'm like, why did I decide that? You know, I could have done something else. A lot of times when you're in the heat of the game, it's very, very different. Luckily I have this bubble right now. I'm laughing about the chat. You guys are funny. If this wasn't my live stream, I'd definitely want to be here hanging out with you guys still. By the way, in situations like these, if you have 2 Tulumbas left, your RDB is still worth something. But if you lose one of your Tulumbas, it's already like a lot less effective. So so you're probably gonna want to drop that. You're probably gonna want to drop that bot at that point. Just trying to make the most of it. That guy with the Zeus, he got me good. What anger should you run when your game is lagging? One second, guys. Well, boy, I mean, look, I like this game regardless. You know, whatever happens in it, I just adapt to it. You know, and I mean, I was running a lot of shielded bots before and kind of like suiting my my hanger to the current meta. And now I'm kind of back to soloing a lot. And lately, most of the games that I played with, yeah, I had Rhinos in the Carnage Thunder, like robots that I enjoy running, and I've always enjoyed running. This is interesting. It's interesting what I'm doing here. I'm trying to push them all back at once. Should play Rambo over here. This guy's still reloading, but as soon as, yeah, he's gonna take me out real quick because I don't have a physical shield. Bye, Elk. You know when you have that really hopeless feeling? You're like, this game is over. Try to get in front of him. Basically block this Carnage Thunder from hitting my when you have the rush on the Carnage Thunder, you are very, very fast. You're very, very fast. It's hard to hold up with you. The music comes from a Monster Cat playlist. That was a rough game. It was actually rough to watch. All right, well, guys, I'm actually gonna end it here, and hopefully we're gonna do this thing. I'm gonna try to find a way to make this smoother and run better. Hopefully, I will by the next time I live stream something like this, another Q&A. It was awesome to have you guys here, and it was great to be able to have this Q&A and just you know, read the chat and not be playing while I'm doing my live stream. And I can actually hang out with you guys, read everything pretty much that's going on in chat, and that's awesome. For those guys of you, for anyone who I missed their questions or whatnot, hey Predator, I do apologize about that. If you guys did enjoy this video, let me know, hit the thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, this is your first live stream with me. First of all, welcome. It's good to have you, and make sure to hit the ChainFire watermark on the bottom of the screen. Once you subscribe to my channel, you can also hit the bell to be notified when I post videos or when I go live. And special thanks to my moderators on this channel, Mythic, David Swinton, Theo, and Billy. And for those of you who are with me tonight to moderate the chat for tonight, Mythic and David, I really appreciate that. For most of you, thank you for keeping the chat friendly and drama free. I do appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you guys have a awesome rest of your week, and hope to see you guys real soon in my next video or live stream. Bye, Ariel. Bye, Mandeep. Good night, Big T. Later, Cloud. I cannot end on this song. Come on. Alright, that's more like it. Hi, Mortal. Actually, just finished now. So, good night, guys. Later, Dr. Evil. Take it easy, brother.